come to our seat. The one practice that I really like to bring the total focus and calm the nervous system is to breathe through the left nostril. So let's get started with this exercise. Breathing through the left nostril. So you're going to cover your right nostril with your right thumb, just gently pressing into the passage of your right nostril, and the other fingers are pointing up, the right shoulder is relaxed, and then you can choose a mudra with your left hand. You can connect your thumb and index finger for wisdom, or you can do, if you want to have patience today, you can do with the fourth finger. If you want communication, with the little finger. So choose any mudra with your left hand, and then I'm going to start counting the seconds to breathe in and breathe out. Okay? We're going to start with 3 seconds on the inhale. So get started. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the shoulders. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the forehead. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're lengthening the breath now, inhaling 4 seconds. Ready? Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Relax your right hand over your knee and begin to breathe through both nostrils. Nice long inhales and even longer exhales. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, side bend to the left side. Inhale, center and up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center up, reach into the fingers. Exhale, left. Press your right sit bones down. Inhale up. Exhale right. Press the left sit bones down. And again, inhale up. Exhale to the left. Pressing the right sitting bones down. Inhale up. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the center, reaching up. And this time bring your hands to the floor and begin to walk them forward. And then relax. Relax your head, let it rest. Sway your neck from side to side. And then walk your fingers back to the center. Inhale, reach the arms up. And this time we twist over to the left side. Oh, I almost kicked my plant, my beautiful plant. I've been having it for so long already. I'm so surprised it's still alive. I only water it once a week. I put ice cubes. I should push it a little bit further. Inhale up. And exhale, twist to the other side. Pull the navel in. I have a plant. I don't know if you've seen it, but next to my piano. And when we received it the first day, it was almost dying. And then now it's shining so bright, so nice, so alive. And you know what? I think it's because of the piano. Or at least I want to think that. Inhale, reach the arms up. Over to the other side, twist. Pull the navel in. In these postures, twisting postures, it may feel like there's no room for our breath, but even in these postures, try to create space, lightness, freedom. Inhale up and over to the other side. Exhale. Lower the shoulders down. And let's do one more time on each side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Over to the left. Inhale back to the center, reach up, and exhale over to the right. Twist from the navel. Inhale, reach your arms up, and then let's fold again. Exhale, bring your hands down and maybe walk them forward. And relax the forehead. Now, inhale, just lift the head up and then walk your fingers over to the left side and relax the forehead again. If you create a little pressure with your right fingers, You notice that you get a deeper stretch on your right hip, on the right side. And then walk your fingers back to the center. Inhale, lengthen. And walk your fingers over to the right. And relax. And inhale, back to the center, fold forward again. Every time that we fold over to the left side and then over to the right side, we always want to come back to that neutral place for another fold to neutralize the spine. Okay, coming back to our sitting position. And we're going to come to all fours. And let's press the toes under and inhale into cow. Head up. Sit bones up and exhale, round the spine, pull the navel in. Push the floor away, 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 away. Inhale back into your cow. Exhale, cat. So because our eyes are on our face and on our head, right? On our face, we have a tendency to think the head goes first. So try to get away from that. Actually, imagine that your eyes are in your spine. And notice what a difference that creates of sensations. Inhale. Exhale. You begin to notice vertebrae by vertebrae. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to the center. And come into a resting child's pose. Bring the forehead down. Inhale all fours. Let's come to downward facing dog. Exhale. And bicycle the legs. And together, let's enjoy a stretch on the right side by bending the left knee. Bend it, bend it. The left heel comes up and the right heel comes down, pressing down. And so imagine now that your gaze is on the legs, the back of the legs. And stay in that place for 2 or 3 breaths. And now let's switch. So bend your right knee and the left heel comes down to touch the floor. Or maybe not. Maybe yes. Keep dropping the head.
And now extend the right leg, press both heels, and roll into plank. Let's come to Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. And let's do Cobra. Bring your forearms down and open your chest, head up, gaze is forward, somewhere on the floor ahead from you. Relax the shoulders. And now imagine that your gaze is at the belly button. And I'm talking about the internal gaze, that your eyes are in your belly button. So your whole awareness is in that place. All right, plant your palms by your sides. Inhale upward. And my arms are still sore from last class. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders and arms are still sore. Okay, back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. And grab your elbows with opposite hands. And maybe sway from side to side. Release the arms. Bend your left knee. Bend your left knee, just like we did in downward facing dog. And bring your right hand over your right hip. And open your chest to the right. Until your shoulder cannot go anymore back. Then you extend your right arm up. Staying in this place about 3 breaths. Don't let your right hip go to the right. Keep it in and slowly release. Check it out. Now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, now we bend the right knee, just like we did, and the right fingers are pressing to help you. Left hand comes to your left hip, so no use of the arm yet. We just open and spiral the chest to the left. Then we extend the left arm. See the difference? Imagine that your internal eyes, your gaze, is now on your chest, and they're trying to gaze towards the left wall, or wherever you are, on the left side. And then slowly let that go, release, check it out. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale back into plank. Lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up on the inhale, and then slowly step it to the right side of your right hand. Bring your left knee down. Inhale, lift your arms up. And on the exhale, bring them back down, but bring them on the inside of your right foot. You may choose to stay on your left knee, or you can lift the knee up, extending through the back leg, and maybe do gentle pulses here on your right hip, like half moons. And then stay here just for about 1 or 2 breaths. All right, frame your right foot with your hands. We come into an airplane. Lift the back leg up. Extend the arms along the sides. Hands on your hips, and then slowly come up to standing. Hover the foot. Hover, and then place it down. Very nice. Roll your shoulders up and back. Up and back. Up and back. So remember, in the posture we use the arm at the end. Same thing here. We're gonna open our chest, then we open the arms and go back, arms up, and now exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back into your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you wanted a more gentle class, then you can come into child's pose. Now, lift your left leg up, inhale, and then slowly plant it on the left side of your left hand. Bring your right knee down. Inhale, open your arms, stretch up, send your hips forward. And on the exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot, and then bring the hands on the inside of the foot. You may extend your right leg by lifting your knee up, pressing back through your heel, and avoid collapsing on your shoulders. Lift away from your shoulders, about 1 or 2 breaths here. Now we frame the foot again to come into that balancing airplane. Balancing airplanes, they're so great so that we can find the strength in our feet and slowly come forward to standing hover and release. I almost forget to hover. Okay, now again we do the back bend here, standing back bend with the arms coming up last, as if they are a continuation of the movement, and then exhale, the movement that starts from the core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back. Take your optional vinyasa or wait in child's pose. And now inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Imagine that your eyes are on your right hip socket. And you stay in that place. And then slowly step the foot forward, again on the outside of your right hand. Plant the left heel down, bring your right hand on the inside of your foot, and lift your left arm up. Again, the left arm is just a continuation. You can rest your left hand on your hip. And then slowly bring the left hand down. Lift your left heel up. Bring your left knee down. And if you need to heel to the right foot, a little bit more to the right. And then you can stay here, or you can lift the back knee up and come on your forearms. The right foot can move the sole of the foot, so you look at the right sole of the foot and you're on your right edge, if that's possible. And then slowly return, plant your hands. Walk the foot to the left, frame your foot, and step the back foot a little bit closer. Extend the right leg. Inhale, lengthen, gaze forward. And exhale, fold. Pull the navel in. Hinge from the hips, not the head or the chest. You can even come up on your spider fingers. Remember the concept that the person who falls all the way deep down is looking for the same sensations as the person who falls 1 inch. We're all looking for same sensations. So just keeping it simple, this sequence, coming to a warrior 3, once again balancing on our right foot. Remember when I was telling you in one of the classes about the fascia? This is where we're working the fascia on the right foot. Extend your arms and then hands on your hips to come to standing, hover the left foot for a little bit and then press it down. Okay, check it out if you need to. We're gonna do again a standing back bend here. Keep your hands on your hips. Press your hips forward, go back, and then send your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. And step back to your optional vinyasa or wait for us in child's pose. Every time we come into downward facing dog or child's pose or any posture, we find different sensations. It's a different experience. It's never the same. All right, lift your left leg up. Inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. Now imagine your eyes are on your left hip socket. Stay there. And then slowly step the foot to the outside of your left hand. And bring your right heel down. Bring your left hand down and open your right arm up for extended side angle. We also think often only of the front of the body because our eyes are in the front of the body, but let's think a little bit about the back side of the body. Imagine your eyes were in the back of your head. It would be so different, right? Okay, slowly release the right hand down. Lift your right heel up so you're on your back toes, and your option is to bring the knee down or keep it up so that you can bring your forearms if that's a possibility. Find your asana. And then slowly coming out of that. And we frame the foot, lift the back knee up if it's down, heel to the foot, to the midline. Step the back foot a little bit closer. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, take a breath in as you lengthen. Imagine the space in your vertebrae by vertebrae. Is just like when we stand and we lengthen, same thing here, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Imagining the eyes are on the belly button to hinge from the hips rather than the chest or the face. Forget about that pulling downward from the right leg. Don't just let it be there. The right leg here has a purpose. Use it. We must use it or else we lose it. Okay. And again, to keep things simple, let's just come into a warrior three. Pressing on the front foot, lift the right leg up. Use your toes, use those knuckles on your toes. Hands on the hips, slowly come on to hover the right foot to standing. And press it down. Okay, arms back, interlace the fingers, gaze up, open, go back. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands down, inhale, lengthen. and step back into your optional vinyasa or wait for us in child's pose. Okay, slowly bring the knees down and cross your feet back. Send your legs forward. Okay, so now we're gonna bring the left leg under the right leg. Yes, sitting. So right knee on top of the left foot, right foot on top of the left knee. And let's just take a moment here to settle in this space. Your right foot can be flexed gently. And we're going to send our hands to the right side, almost like a twist. Yes. Right fingers go back. And then come forward and we fold forward with the hands or forearms. If this position on your legs is not available for you today, just do cross-legged. Remembering which foot is on top of which, so that we can switch for the other side. And then slowly come back up. And we're gonna do the other side. So we extend the legs. And now the right leg goes under, left foot on top of the right knee. We're gonna do a little twist here. So neutralize your spine. Before every twist, we find neutralization of the spine, and then we twist over to the left. And then slowly coming back to the center, and then we fold forward. These postures in which we hold stillness allow us to get deeper into the self, to look at ourselves and through our own reflection. It's like taking a look in the mirror, discovering things that we might have ignored or forgotten or didn't even know that existed. And then slowly coming back to seated. Send your legs forward. Check it out. Now we're going to extend the legs to the sides. Flex the feet. If you cannot see my feet, they're not pointed, they're flexed. Separate the legs as far as you can. And then slowly, again, fingers, hands or forearms can come down. So yes, with looking through the lens, our own lens, with compassion, taking care of our whole being, right? Because it's not just the physical body, it's everything. A pain in the shoulders could come from could come from, I'm not saying it does, it could come from an emotional aspect or energy or mind. It's all interconnected. Slowly come up once again and bring the soles of the feet together, butterfly, and slowly fold once again. I know I told you that we were going to work the legs and then we didn't do it. I decided to do it more like a medium gentle class. And then slowly come back up. We're going to do another twist. The left knee comes under the right knee. And we're going to twist to the right. So your right knee is on top and your twist to the right. Imagine now that your eyes are on your chest and you're trying to face your right side. You want to get a panoramic view of your right side. And then release. After every twist, we do another folding forward. It can be a little one, or you can stay here if it feels good. If you see that things are happening here, that tension is being released, then I recommend that you stay here a little bit longer if you have the time. And otherwise, come back up. And then we do the other side. Now the right leg is going to be at the bottom. You can check it out. Left knee on top. You can grab hold of your feet. And then by keeping that neutral spine, we twist to the left. And we can use our right hand to pull through your right thigh to twist. Now our eyes is on our chest, trying to look at the left and
You may notice in this side, I don't twist as much as on my other side. But again, it's not about how deep we go, it's about sensations. My chest, even though it's not facing the left wall, is committed towards the left. The conviction going towards the left. Intention. And slowly release. And then again, we can fold forward for a little bit or for a lot. And then slowly release. Extend the legs. Check it out. Grab the big toes. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Slowly come back up. So finally, we have one bridge. Before we do the bridge, we're going to do the legs up the wall. So if you have a wall nearby, go for it, and that's where you do your bridge. So I'm gonna move my mat to face the wall or the door or even a chair. That's fine too. And we're gonna put the legs up the wall. We're gonna do a posture, it's called Viparita Karani. So try to bring your hips as close to the wall. But first let's do a bridge, yeah? Because after doing so many folding forwards, I feel like we need to create extension in the hips rather than hinging. Now we want to do the opposite just to counteract. So try to stack the shoulders below the bridge, interlace the fingers, and we hold it here about 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly release. Bring your knees into your chest. Check it out. And now we're ready to come to Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. So begin by bringing your hips as close to the wall as possible. And let your legs rest. So they're in a resting position with the feet together. The arms can extend to the sides, palms facing up, just like when we do savasana. So we apply the same principles of savasana here. We're relaxing. And we're going to count 10 breaths. 10 breaths to get deeper into the stillness of this posture. Okay, ready? Together. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale.
Exhale. Four, inhale. Exhale. Five, inhale. Exhale. Six, inhale. Exhale. Seven, inhale. Exhale. Eight, inhale. Exhale. Nine, inhale. Exhale. Ten, inhale. Exhale. Now you let your breath breathe you by itself, on its own intelligence. Let your belly be free of tension. Let your shoulders be hugged, embraced by the earth. Let your arms be heavy like mud, like a very, very, very heavy, very, very heavy, wet stone, or I don't know, if visualize whatever works for you so that you feel part and connected to the earth, and you get very, very relaxed. So even though our legs are up, our legs and our feet, our toes are relaxed. And with the same principles of Shavasana, we are trying to find stillness in this posture until we come into a deep, deep, deep sense of relaxation. This is a restorative posture. It has the benefits
of a headstand. I personally prefer this over headstand because you're getting the benefits without sacrificing your neck or your head or your shoulders or forearms or elbows. And injury-free headstand. And the spine gets oxygen. The blood flow from the legs comes down to the lower spine. If you have any lower spine ache, this is perfect posture so that it goes away. Also, your upper spine and shoulders, any neck issues, any problems with sleeping, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. The veins, you know what veins I'm talking about? I don't want to say the word because I know I'm going to say it wrong and you're going to laugh. But those veins, they say that this posture, I've read somewhere that it takes away those veins. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I don't want to say that. I know I'm going to say it wrong. Anyways, this is a great posture, so beneficial for you. It's an accepting posture in which we receive with gratitude. It heals our bodies, our spines. And just like in any postures, if you feel that something feels off, and it doesn't feel right, then it's best not to practice it. So you are your own you listen to your own guidance. You can practice it 11 minutes for best results. You can see the results on your own. If at the beginning you cannot do 11 minutes, you can start with 2 until you increase the minutes. And it's very important that when you get out of this posture, you do it slowly. And you always roll over to your right side. You never want to just get up and go. You want to neutralize the flow. Before getting up. So don't forget, when you're ready, you can stay here if you need longer, or bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug them in, rock from side to side. Maybe do a happy baby. And then extend your right arm back, roll over your right side, relax your head on your right arm. And you want to stay here for about 5 breaths at least. This is where the flow
goes back to its natural state. And with the help of your left hand, you slowly come up and come to your seat. To end the practice. And so bring your chin down, thumb and index fingers together. Palms press each other for a namaste.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Click like on the bell button to receive notifications when I upload a new video. Hit the like button, share, comment, and keep on loving. Remember that the world opens when you are open.